Starting July 1, 2026, thousands of Jamaican workers should see an increase in their pay. But here's the problem. Many workers know that minimum wage is increasing. What they don't know is how much should actually change, who qualifies, what should appear on their payslip, and what should they do if the increase doesn't show up. If you're working in retail, hospitality, security, domestic work, customer service, or any minimum wage position, this is information you need to know. Let's break it down. Welcome back to Work Smart Jamaica, where we help you understand how Caribbean workplaces really work. Today, we're looking at the increase in Jamaica's national minimum wage and what it means for workers starting July 1, 2026. And before you assume this doesn't apply to you because you're earning above minimum wage, stay with me because there are important implications for many workers beyond just those earning the minimum. Let's get into it. Effective July 1, 2026, Jamaica's national minimum wage will increase from $16,000 per week to $17,000 per week. That represents an increase of $1,000 per week. Now, on the surface, that sounds straightforward. But whenever changes like this happen, workers often have questions about how it affects their actual take home pay and whether their employer has adjusted wages correctly. So let's look at what it means in practical terms. A $1,000 increase per week may not sound significant at first, but let's break it down. Weekly increase, $1,000. Monthly increase, approximately $4,300. Annual increase, approximately $52,000. For many workers, that's money that could go towards transportation costs, groceries, school expenses, utility bills, or simply managing the rising cost of living. Now, whether that increase seems meaningful depends on your personal circumstances. But one thing is certain, if you're entitled to it, you should receive it. This increase will be especially important for workers in sectors where minimum wage employment is common. Examples include retail workers, cashiers, store clerks, domestic workers, laborers, hospitality employees, security officers, customer service staff, entry level workers, seasonal workers, and part time workers earning near minimum wage level. If you're unsure whether your salary is affected, now is a good time to review your employment contract, pay slips, or speak with your payroll department. This is where many workers make mistake. They hear about the increase, then they assume their employer automatically adjusted everything correctly. Instead, take a few minutes to verify. Look at your first payslip after July 1. Check your weekly wage. Check your hourly rate. Check any payroll calculations. Make sure the increase has actually been applied. Mistakes can happen. Payroll systems sometimes require updates. Employers sometimes need reminders. And workers sometimes don't realize there's an issue until months later. The earlier you check, the easier it is to resolve any discrepancies. Let's say July arrives. You receive your pay and nothing changes. What should you do? First, don't immediately assume bad intentions. Start by asking questions professionally. Speak with your supervisor. Speak with HR. Speak with payroll. Ask whether the adjustment has been processed. Many issues can be resolved through a simple conversation. If concerns remain unresolved, workers should seek guidance through the appropriate labor channels and government resources. The key point is this: know what you're entitled to, check your pay, and don't ignore discrepancies. The bigger question is, will this change solve the pressure many workers feel? This is where the conversation becomes bigger than minimum wage. Many workers are facing higher transportation costs, higher food prices, higher utility bills, higher housing costs, and growing financial pressure. So while an increase in minimum wage provides some additional income, many workers continue to ask a larger question. Can wages keep pace with the cost of living? That's a conversation that extends beyond one wage increase and speaks to a broader issue affecting workers across Jamaica. Starting July 1, 2026, take a few minutes to review your payslip carefully. Don't simply assume everything was adjusted correctly. Understand what has changed, know what you're entitled to, and make sure your pay reflects the new requirements. Because one of the most important workplace skills isn't just earning a paycheck, it's understanding it. Have you checked how this increase will affect your pay? Let us know in the comments. Will the additional income make a meaningful difference for you and your family? And if you found this video useful, subscribe to Work Smart Jamaica, where we break down workplace issues, labor rights, career growth, and how Caribbean workplaces really work. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.